again, this is Jesse from LeftyGuitarTrader.com, and today I'm going to give you guys a tour of my brand new Ibanez J Custom. But before we start the review, why don't we take a quick look at what we're dealing with here. Known as the RG8570ZL. Now, if that isn't something that inspires someone to become a rock star, I don't know what does. And I know that a lot of people said that this conversation's been had, it's been done, it's been played out, and fuck you or whatever. But I've never spoken about it, so just give me a few seconds because this is ridiculous. Part of a guitar is, when you were a kid and you went into the store and you saw the Les Paul. Like, I want a Les Paul so bad. I want a Stratocaster. I want a Telecaster. I want a Flying V or an Explorer. But now everything has just gotten so hyper technical that there's no magic left. I mean, I looked up some guitars over at NAMM at the Ibanez booth, and they produce such hits as the S6570 SKSTB. The RGAIC6FMWFF. I think I just got chills down my spine. The RG652MPBGFB, the top of every kid's Christmas list. The RG1027PBBZCBB. I mean, this is what dreams are made of. And one more of my favorites, I'll just give this one right now, is the RG7PCMLTDTKG. Now listen, I understand that these numbers make a lot of sense actually. I mean, you get the RG8570. So the 570 likely correlates to the humbucker, single humbucker configuration without a pickguard, just like the RG570. The 8 is probably some J Custom shop designation. The Z probably stands for the Edge 0, and the L stands for L. We get it. I'm sure this works great in the factory, but once you start naming your guitars things that sound like serial numbers, you're missing the magic. Just think about it. Like back in the day, we had Mustangs and Camaros and Supras and Celicas and Eclipses. And now everything, again, is just a combination of numbers and letters, and the magic is just gone. And even think about guitars. I mean, I can think of some really impressive names of guitars or models that really inspired, at least when I was a kid, and sometimes even today. I mean, even like... Alright, I'm done and I got it off my chest. So, what we're dealing with now is a super high quality J Custom import from Japan. And it's a pricey guitar, I'm not going to lie, it's over $3,000. It's one of 9 ever made, so it is rare and hopefully collectible. Dave over at xlguitars.com still has 2 left, and I believe he has them listed at $3,399. So whether it's worth it to you for the extra, I guess, art factor and the nice custom finishing is up to you. But to me, as this thing is gorgeous. The top is just to die for. It has beautiful binding around the entire body. The knobs, it's just the little touches, is that they're actually recessed just a little bit. We got the Edge 0 tremolo. I'm still on the fence about that compared to the original Edge. And the reason for that is that it seems a little stiffer. And I don't know, maybe it's just the way I have it set up or whatever, but it doesn't have the free-flowing feel that the Edge does. For example, like if I was going to do some sort of flutter effect, like this. Up next we have the pickups. We have the tone zone in the bridge, we got the true velvet in the middle, and the Air Norton in the neck. This is a pickup set that I had in an old Sabre, which was a mahogany body, and it sounded terrible, and I was really against these pickups for a long time because of how it was in that guitar. This guitar has an African mahogany body, so it's still mahogany, but it has the maple top and cap. So I'm wondering if that opens up the sound a little bit, because back on the Sabre, it really sounded almost as if there was some sort of pillow over the amp, and it really muffled. But in this guitar, they scream. I no need to replace these pickups. The thing sounds amazing. Also beautiful on the guitar is obviously the Tree of Life inlay, which has taken me a little bit of getting used to because I really rely on fretboard markers, and there's a lot going on here, so I do tend to get lost a little bit. And of course on the headstock, color matched, and J Custom Ibanez. Comparing the neck to, say, a traditional RG550 from 1987, you got basically the same nut width. It's more or less the same exact neck. It's a little thicker, not thicker, I apologize, wider up by the 12th fret, and it's a little thinner overall. It's very comfortable, it feels terrific. They threw in a nice volute on the back of the neck, and I believe the neck is reinforced with titanium rods for stability. On the back, we're dealing with the Edge Zero, which has the thumb roller to bring this back to parallel whenever it changes with the weather or whatnot. I'm hopefully keeping this in a very climate controlled room and in a case because I'm scared to death of ruining this thing. So basically the question comes down to, though, this is a $3,000 guitar. How different is this than a $1,500 Prestige? And at the end of the day, I don't know if it's double the price cost difference, but there's a lot of nice things on this. I mean, it plays gorgeous, it sounds beautiful, you're gonna hear it. And there's also, the exclusivity factor and the art factor, which I think go into it. So, like you might say, a $500 guitar is going to smash a $200 guitar, obviously. A $1,000 guitar is going to be better than a $500 guitar, but it's not going to blow it out of the water. A $1,500 guitar over a $1,000 guitar, you have a minute difference. $2,000 to $1,500. The higher you get, the less difference you're going to get. So comparing a $3,000 guitar to a $1,500 guitar, there's obviously not a $1,500 difference, but this thing kicks ass. I love it, and I couldn't be happier that I bought it. So why don't we test out some sounds of the guitar? I'm not going to do any stupid noodling or wanking on this. I'm going to try to play a couple licks, clean, some dirty, to kind of give you the idea of how this guitar sounds through the spectrum of tones that you can get with the pickup combinations. So let's check that out right now. So that's our review of the Ibanez J Custom RG8570ZL. Hope you liked it. One more thing is when you get your J Custom, Ibanez will also send you over a certificate of authenticity, noting the serial number, the model number, and noting that Ibanez limited edition guitars are manufactured by an elite group of highly skilled Ibanez luthiers to produce instruments of uncompromised quality. So in case you're on the fence, you might want to be in the club. That's it for today. Don't forget to head over to leftyguitartrader.com and join the forums. Like us on Facebook, delete your Twitter, follow us on Instagram, and most importantly, buy whatever guitars I have for sale right now because I have to pay for the gem that's coming in a few months. Other than that, we'll see you soon.